Hi there, my name is Asa and you're watching Girl Talk.
Have you guys registered to vote, by the way?
Can we do it online?
No, I don't think you can do it online. But
How many people can access internet?
To begin with.
Or for those who
but
can't.
most people can though. Like,
What percentage? You see, even for those who can't, they always think about numbers. You get it. If it's 2%, ain't nobody got time.
but also, I don't know, I guess. But then again, what's the use of voting, of registering and voting anyway? I mean, it's going to be the same person again and again and again. So
I feel like that's being pessimistic. I feel like, first of all, it's your social, it's like a civic duty to vote.
No,
that's
it's become
to begin with.
It doesn't
so you
come
need to
for
fulfill
fun.
that duty.
It's become for fun.
I know you guys come for fun.
Let me tell you,
guys think about it
it's
this way.
become a blogging experience. So you line up,
You guys,
for 3 hours in the kasana, people pushing you, some of
you guys,
look by the time you got same outcome, you have a blog.
Yeah, let me tell you why it's the same outcome. Because that's one candidate you're saying is the same outcome. Puts in the work that none of the other candidates will ever put in.
That's true.
You understand? And that's really does. That's his advantage.
He's the people.
You know what you said about the numbers?
Money, I mean,
you know what you said about the numbers? He actually gets the numbers. We're looking at areas outside of Kampala, in the rural areas. He actually gets those
Let me
votes
give you a good
because
example of
his
that.
campaign is targeted towards the people that rush.
And they're the majority.
Yeah, they're the
And then
majority.
people who actually get up, they go and they line up and they vote. My district, Kisoro, he recently put electricity in our village, in Agana, and those guys are still voting. He's their own 70.
But that's the thing, you can't say he recently put electricity because it's the government that did it and it's their duty to put it.
Who's the
It's
head
not
of the
a
government?
favor.
Who's the head of the government?
Oh, please.
And let me tell you, he actually did it strategically because he put it towards elections. Because that excitement is still there. They're like, oh, our man Museveni, we're voting him.
But you know
And they'll
what
go and
they
vote
should
him
do?
in
You know what?
numbers.
I think, you know what? Speaking of the numbers, I was listening, I think it was Andrew Mwenda the other day, and he was talking about, because they were talking about like the competition and Amama Mbabazi's chance of winning and how NRM being divided is going to make the other thing is stronger. But then what he said was, it was actually quite interesting. He was like, the last voting, election period, the biggest percentage that was the people that did not go to vote. So he won because the percentage that went to vote, people that were going to vote for him, the one who would have voted for the opposition were like, you know what, he always wins anyway. What's the point?
But that's exactly what I told them.
Exactly right. Because what kids are doing now is like, oh, we know the winner.
Yeah.
If we put together all those people who are saying we know the winner,
they would actually make a
difference.
difference.
Yeah, because that's why he said. And I was like,
and that's why I never understand when people say it was not a free and fair election.
Yeah.
You all had your chance.
No, but I think because
to
people
go to the
don't
poll
know
and
that.
vote your candidate.
Even at home, my brothers were pro Besigye. But when it was time to vote, only pro Museveni people got up and went and voted. I was one of them. And they were like, and I told them, aren't you going to vote Besigye? They're like, wow, what's the point? Museveni is still going to win anyway. And that reduced their numbers.
But you see, the thing is, I feel like what the Electoral Commission should do right now is try and push with social media. You get, like, that's where all the youth are, and these are the people that are not voting.
That, no?
No, not him, not campaign for himself. I'm saying that like the
but if it's working for him,
the actual
education.
yeah, exactly, like civic education, like teach people, tell people, you know what, this is the way it is. If you don't vote, this is what is going to happen.
Isn't there a very, very old man in the Electoral Commission? Isn't
yeah, but that
I bet he doesn't TV.
But you know what? They actually tried. They actually.
Hey, uncle, please.
Jokes. No, I didn't say that.
But you know what's funny? The thing is, they actually, because there's like special interest groups, and the youth is a real special interest group.
Yeah.
They are trying. They're really trying because, like you say, they have their people, you know, in the rural areas, the grassroots people. They have them on lockdown.
Yeah.
So they're actually trying to get to the people who think, voting is.
I think the Electoral Commission should do like an actual
There's a campaign. There's a campaign out.
Yeah. But you see now we haven't seen it. So that's a problem because I haven't seen it.
I think the problem is, you guys, you can't blame some of these campaigns. I think the problem is the amount of money that's injected into the campaign. I was watching, I was following the Nigerian election, and yesterday I was listening to an interview they did with the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Jega. So he was talking about how for what they did in Nigeria, they did a lot of education. They educated the masses, they sensitized them about voting and things like that. But what the donor community did is for every one advert the commission in Nigeria put out, the donor community paid for 3 more.
Oh, that's nice.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's a problem. The problem
Do we have
right
a
now
donor
is
community?
Yeah, like the people
we do,
that-
but they are more focused on other issues.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The thing, what's that group called? What's it called? The Baganda group that has the Sudirs, those Baganda downtown.
Baganda group doesn't
Yeah, it's not that.
tycoon.
No, they should pick up donors. I mean, it's going to benefit them if the government is doing well.
I think no.
Do you think, for example, they have
other
like
CSR
people they want to
stuff to
vote?
take?
I think
I
there's
think
no
they
unity.
do. I think they do because I think you want to vote the person who's going to
Let me tell
fix
you.
the infrastructure, make the
The
place
thing-
better for your business to.
No, not really.
No, no, no,
You
no.
want
It's
the
more
person
of
you
every man
manipulate.
for
themselves. Exactly, and that's what they're looking at. They
Yeah.
just want their businesses to remain stable with it, whichever government
And
comes.
Museveni upholds that for them, especially.
So they will fund his campaign, but it's not their job really to give money to the government to do voter education. Or
So do you guys think Mama Mbabazi has a chance?
he has done a good job with social media, but the thing Mbabazi forgets is the votership is not on social media.
Exactly.
It's like 2%.
The ones that choose Facebook 0%.
But you know what? But I feel like what I'm saying with the civic duty situation, like the other percentage already goes out to vote. You get like that. I feel like the ones on social media are the biggest percentage that are not going out to vote. So they are the ones you're trying to push toward more to vote for you. Like what they did last last elections with the NRM campaign.
Yeah.
Like they were sending messages. Remember, SMS.
No, forget.
Oh my God, I get the
phone call.
You get a phone call from the
That's
What's
so
in that
weird,
country?
by the way.
I think it wasn't weird. It was annoying.
No, but it worked. I feel like because I had people very excited, like, yo, the president called me.
And then there was
But those are
another round.
Like
Yeah,
those
that was
are old
around.
people like Tante who are excited. You get like me, I was annoyed. I was like, what is this?
And he
You
kept
get-
calling like every
I honestly thought it was a very cool move. I
It
feel
was a cool move,
I
yeah.
thought
but-
Mbabazi has set the pace, but let's wait for
No,
Museveni's
but-
social media team to also.
The team's also
Speaking
going to come up
of
with this
social
on
media,
Facebook.
what do you guys think of Bruce Jenner? Transformation.
Who, you mean Caitlyn?
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
you mean
Caitlyn Jenner.
Girl. You know what's funny? He's not like your typical transgender in your face girl.
No, but
he's
that's
he's
not
a good girl.
transgender though. That's not transgender.
What,
I feel like
drag
that's
queen.
drag queen.
Yeah, drag
Because
queen
I've seen
kinda.
like the transgenders, like the chick on thingy on
Orange is the New
Orange
Black.
is the New Black.
Oh, lovely.
She's like she's a woman. She's not like
He's a woman.
But you know what's
Is
weird?
she please?
He's
She's
a
now a
woman.
woman.
Do you know what's weird? The new season of Orange is the New
Yeah.
Black, there's a flashback
Yeah.
where he's a man again.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who
And
that
he has
is?
beard.
You know who that is?
It's
That's
him.
her twin brother.
It's not him.
That is
No,
so
they
cool.
were born twins, and then one decided I was supposed to be a woman. That's her twin brother.
But I don't know though.
Liz, what do you think of it?
Of this whole transgender thing,
Uh-huh.
I really don't know how I feel about it.
But he had a
In
vagina.
conclusion, I know most people will probably not agree with me if you're not spiritual or whatever.
Yeah.
God doesn't make mistakes.
Exactly.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
sorry, but I don't think God said. I don't. Why would you be like, oops? I think you made a mistake, God.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the way I
But
feel
you
about
see,
it.
but you see,
Maybe those guys believe in
But I'm not-
evolution as opposed to being created.
But
you see the person.
I'm not one to bash.
Even the first
That's
man
true, yeah.
before evolution happened was
No, but that's the thing. He transformed from a monkey. So maybe, you know.
Have you seen
that's
the meme
not true.
where like you know how they show the men evolving?
Yeah.
So like they're going,
Then
then this
that's what
guy
comes
says
back.
gay guys, then he's like he goes back and like go back guys, we messed everything up. Just go back.
No, but you see, the thing is, I don't like. First of all, like, okay, with the transgender thing, it's a bit uncomfortable because it's actually something that's happening. But you know what? Like, if you want, like, do you, man? You're going to go and meet with your creator when that time comes.
Yeah.
Even though the creator will be like, for you, why are you judging my people?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So that's his thing. But the person I feel so bad for is his wife. You get like
Yeah.
you've been married for
He has
someone
two
for
wives.
exactly
Jenner.
for 25 years, and then all of a sudden the person is telling you, oh, oops. I'm
The
a
whole
woman.
time you were in me, you
You
wished
get-
you hadn't.
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
No, he said he's a lesbian transgender.
But that's the thing, he didn't say that. He said he doesn't know yet.
But do you know what's funny?
But his uterus
I
is
read
very
an
I can't
article.
keep up, man. I just can't.
Recently, I read an
can't.
article from, it was written by the former head of psychiatry department at Johns Hopkins. So he was saying how these people are actually mentally ill.
Yeah, it's a
and
mental
it's a mental illness.
We're up there with schizophrenia.
It's an identity disorder. Yeah,
exactly.
But it's not
and he was saying
so you shouldn't encourage it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They actually stopped doing transgender surgeries at Johns Hopkins because
that makes sense, you guys.
it's a mental illness
Yeah, it's mental
as opposed to actually, you should give them the freedom, they have the right to choose whatever they
What
want.
about wanting bigger lips and bigger butts? Mental illness?
No, that one is just
It's a form of transformation.
It's a self-esteem issue, in my opinion.
But yeah, it's also, it could be
It
a mental illness because it's a self-esteem issue.
Yeah.
But it's not an extreme situation. It doesn't affect the people around you. But you know what they should do? Like the electoral commission, you know what they should do? They should use people who are like, you see people who get that, like the way we're talking about Bruce Jenner. Okay, not Bruce Jenner. But like what's the name? Like Zari. You get like people actually talk about on social media. People who are not identify with, like if Zari said something, like it would get people talking. You get, so you get people like I feel like they should just.
I don't think our celebrities, our Ugandan celebrities have the kind of
influence.
They don't have that kind of influence yet. They'll probably influence a behavioral change campaign and say, use a condom or do this.
What's the difference?
But when it comes to vote to who,
serious issues,
to an issue
like who's going to run the country, why would I trust the president? Gagamo?
Maybe political celebrities.
No, you see, that's the thing. You wouldn't trust the president of Gagamo, but Team No Sleep would. You get like those other people would. You get like.
But back to the issue. That's the 2%.
No, but that's the thing. No, it's different.
I actually don't think they would. I actually don't think they would. Like, we love your music and everything, we respect you, you're the baddest Batman, you keep the tracks coming, but when it comes to who's running our country and how our
I'm not saying like Babazi or NRM or opposition should use them. No, I'm saying that the electoral commission to get people to go out to vote.
Museveni use Bobby Wine sometimes.
No, but also think I don't want Museveni to use Bobby Wine. I want the electoral commission.
Commission.
So that it doesn't matter who you're voting.
But you know, it's funny. Do you guys think it's awkward or it's just me? Like how the electoral commission, I know they're not a body of government or whatever, but the electoral commission is under, the government. What's the government? NRM.
That's exactly
so at the end of the day, there's like crazy conflict. If electoral commission is making a move, it's going to make a move in favor of NRM.
That's exactly what, and that's
how I feel.
That's why people always say there's always elections, and where are the elections rigged from?
I feel like they're not transparent enough to make us feel like they're independent of the government.
Okay.
You get?
I feel like it's look at it this way. The Electoral Commission is a government body who appoints people in the government. You understand?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that the head of the government is NRM. But I feel like it should become a mentality now to separate issues, and that's what we fail to do as Ugandans.
Yes.
We sensationalize everything.
Exactly.
And I think that the Electoral Commission is also to blame.
Anyway, politics is a game, but
I know, but
it's like a game of chess, but no one ever.
But you know what I'm
It's a
dreading,
game I don't want to
guys?
play.
You know what I'm dreading the most is the inflation that's going to come with that.
What do you mean going to
Can I
come?
just
It's here. It's arrived.
But I don't know
I
why.
feel like it's been there for like the past 10 years.
No,
No, but it's gotten worse like last couple of months.
Yeah.
So I have a question. You know how they say, don't worry, elections are coming and we're going
You'll
to
have money.
Where is Why they're spending most of it on the election?
But that's what I'm saying. Why is it like that? Why does it say don't, like I don't get, and everyone says it. You know that, right? Like it's like
there's a bank waiting.
It's like there's a bank waiting to like just gush out money. No, actually,
I thought that's what
there's a
happened.
pause coming, and they just need to gush out money on election.
Because we've always had this
It's
mentality
not right.
that towards the election, people, like all these candidates are going to want to be voted, Museveni especially, so there's going to be like some sort of, what do they call it, deficit financing. They just keep printing lots of money and put it out there so people can have money.
That's
and then they're like, yeah, we're rich.
That's what
So
people say happened in the last election.
Can it happen again?
You know what's funny?
Sometimes the inflation is not just in terms of how much money is printed, it's in terms of how much money is injected in terms of even,
and it's not good.
Even in terms of even services. I mean, these are MPs, they need to be elected, so they're paying for this, they're paying for that. There's so much money going into so many activities. So
But there's money scarce still.
Forget money scarce.
No,
like,
because
your money going to be more
inflation, that
scarce.
kind of inflation would have been like,
But
you
you
have a
guys-
lot of money,
you guys.
like on me, but it's still going to buy few goods. Right?
I'm
but there's still
curious.
no money, like cash at hand. People do not have money.
The election period, the campaign period hasn't started, so let's wait and see.
When that
No, but
money
I
is
feel
spent,
like I'm so
when,
scared for it because what happened the last time, I wasn't old enough because I didn't have my own money then, but I had people complaining. And now already, like today, my grandmother went to the market the other day and she was buying passion fruit, yeah. So she was telling me how, like just five, like 1, 2, 3, 5,
they're like 2K
and
now.
like 2K,
Yeah.
and 1, 5. She's like,
And you get home and cut it up and there's like hardly anything
she's like,
inside.
I didn't know people are fasting. She's like, you see, these are elections.
This is exactly what I need to know. You see, after they're elected, okay,
Yeah.
they've taken office and whatnot, for like, how long is the term? 5 years, right? So the first 2 years we are broke. So what are you doing? You get, first 2 years in office, the country is broke. You get, so they still spend that much money on elections and whatever, and yet the first 2 years of your term, the country's going to be
so
broke.
it's
The
not
third
really
year, you're
worth
like repairing the damage that was done to get you elected. At some point, it's just
But it's nothing
ridiculous.
new. I mean, look at it this way. One of the, what do they call it in economics? One of the factors that drives the inflation is the expected instability.
So every election in Uganda, you expect instability.
That is the way we live.
Yeah.
And that is the way we live in
Yeah.
most
So what,
African
people
countries.
spend
You
a little,
anticipate
little,
People
instant,
keep the money.
or they keep the
And
money
they
so there's no
hide it.
circulation.
Yeah.
so you
that's why-
anticipate instability.
So you're not even spending money, which means things are getting expensive, but you guys we're going to suffer.
But you have to look at it from the
Sounds
producer's view. Yeah.
But it's
Things shall be different. Excuse me.
Oh my god, I can't, like, I'm so dreading that period.
Before I get to my
Like
selection,
we already don't have problems with a dollar.
I know, right? Like, it's a,
Look
like,
at that. Maybe my
I
issue
put it in a
is
thing
my
to
lifestyle, right?
right?
I don't want to go to a saloon chick and she's jazzing me about how they increase the prices of tomatoes. That's not my business. I need my hair at the same price it was 2 months
I
ago.
know, right?
That's my
No,
problem.
the other day, the boy that guy was telling me, he's like, I asked him what the price, what like the price for where I was going. So he's like, so he told me a ridiculous price. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, no, nyabo omanya mafuta gali.
Budget.
I told him, mafuta gali, even me money I don't have. So we are both losing out here. Why are you increasing my
But
price?
did the mafuta climb?
But it's actually reducing. Actually, these days everyone says dollar.
Exactly.
Dollar, yeah,
Where is this dollar going though?
Use Adia's makeup, Wara.
I know, right? Hello, sister.
Maritza. You know, you should also start like an Instagram
I
page.
know, right? Like,
I could.
Marisha makeup.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody
I don't
got
have
for money.
time.
For
You-
money?
Oh, money? But that's
But
the
who will
thing.
pay you?
I don't
Oh,
have
like you
time.
all
You
like
know,
you
these
make
days the rate
up and
is 50K
stuff.
a face.
That's the
Are you
lowest.
serious?
50K a face.
For like, no, but
Okay, wait, now I'm listening.
I mean, well, that's normal every day running around.
Yeah,
50K.
yeah.
Bridal is 250. They say 250 face. Bridal.
These guys are making money.
And you know what's
Serious money.
annoying? The people that are making the money bring out the brides looking like clowns. Like, dude, when
I
I,
know.
dated you, you looked better than this. One.
I know someone, I know a girl who does really, like she goes according to what you want. You know, there are those ones who want to be like, I want to be seen from across the room or from across the hall.
Yeah.
So she'll do that whole clown thing. But then if you tell her, I want subtle makeup, she'll do subtle makeup and she does 60K a face. But I'm not going to mention her because she hasn't paid me.
Exactly.
No kalango.
No kalango time
but
for free.
seriously,
My issue actually is just I'm lazy as hell.
Money.
But you do your makeup so well.
I'm lazy. You guys have no idea. It's
For
a
money?
disease. Even for money.
I just keep saying for
I
money.
am lazy.
Like if I knew how to, I would even have like a van written on makeup artist
But
and
like,
mobile.
no one is eating them.
No, we are
Yeah,
eating,
yeah,
but the
fasting
jazz
one,
got
that's
really,
my
really juicy.
No,
I'm
but
so
seriously.
lazy. But to be honest, I think I would if I had no job.
No, you don't even have to have a job.
But
You know
it's
what
a
you
side
do? It's like a
gig.
side gig.
You
You know, like
can pay your
Saturdays,
airtime, you know,
like if
and
I
you
have, you see, like if
chill.
I have an event,
No,
like
but
in the evening, I could just
my
call you.
issue-
I'm like, oh, I want you to do my makeup, and then you just tell me, I'm here. So I
Now you see,
pass
but
by
before
to
you
the
call me, I
makeup.
have to build the brand. I have to be, no.
Instagram, my friend.
Very
Instagram.
good.
You're
That's
always
where the laziness
online.
comes in.
Maritza, you're freaking. Maritza's always on Snapchat.
You know what?
Like, we'll be talking and she's like, oh, I'm even surprised. But I think she doesn't have
My
that.
phone blacks
She's like,
out.
Snapchat, you get. So just do that. Like every time
You know what
have
you
some
should do?
time,
Every time you do like your makeup in the morning, take a picture, post
Yeah.
it on your page. And then you're like, today I went for this, today I went for this, and then you even tell them,
Or you could
call
just
me.
pay Adia.
You know the one thing.
You know,
Or you could pay me.
you guys talked about stuff like that. You know the one.
Am I the only person that actually posts pictures of I woke up like this and I really woke up like this?
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
Only you.
I
like there's some pictures of
I was
this.
actually in my pajamas yesterday and I was like,
There are pictures
Can you
of
guys
this
see
that
my
you see
face
and I'm
now?
like, but please,
To be honest,
There's a real
I woke
reason
up like
people
this,
wear
but then I'm
makeup.
thinking people will be like, no, you're lying. Chill.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
There's a real people wear makeup to enhance things. That's not why I wear makeup. I wear makeup because I look like Dracula without makeup. Like I haven't slept for years.
Yeah.
Like serious dark circle situation going on.
Yeah.
Black lips.
almost
Like,
never wear makeup.
I always wear
I
makeup.
know when if I walk out of the house and I feel like, man, I need an extra kick. I have a whole bag. I think I only buy
Ruby
lipstick.
woo.
Right.
Go cleaning, have Ruby.
And yeah, good to go. Otherwise, the extra.
I actually want to start wearing makeup. Like I really want
Me
to.
too, but
Let me tell you the problem with makeup.
The thing is, I like my sleep.
You know when
So those extra minutes to do makeup,
That is the problem.
that's valuable.
And washing
time.
off the makeup, because you know you have to wash it off before you
Please.
nap.
Let me tell you a
The
bad
makeup
story
will-
with makeup. When you leave like a club and say you go to your house with a couple of friends and they sleep over, not like constantly wearing makeup means you can't be seen alive. You get? So either you chase them out of your house,
Oh my
Or you
Or
have to run to the
or
bathroom.
forget run to the bathroom, don't wash it off the night
Right,
before.
like,
If it's a drug
Guys, Marita is sugarcoating the situation. She's saying with some friends, instead of saying when you've been lifted.
But to be honest, I've never been lifted because what usually happens is you wake up in the morning and there's Gundi and I'm like, who else is here? You get? So the whole being lifted situation, not yet, hopefully soon.
Come on.
But
Come on.
you know what I mean?
What's up with
Anyway,
that?
no, being lifted, I'm too careful, you guys. I need to wear makeup. Okay, there's a reason I won't wake up in your bed, and there's a reason I won't sleep in it.
You don't want that makeup staying on the pillow.
Forget makeup staying on the pillow. If I sleep in your bed, I'll have to wake up like at 4 a.m., go to the bathroom, put on like breath mint or whatever, and then come back and slide. I'm like, good morning.
You guys are so much hard work out here.
It's too much work.
Yo, the
I know there's
struggle
also
is
the
real.
head scuff struggle, because you know, like you
And
can't
you
put
feel
your
like
hair, like
an interview.